If you're over 65 and still putting your home address on your luggage tags, you're basically handing thieves a roadmap to your empty house. I know that sounds extreme, but stick with me because what I'm about to show you could save you from losing thousands of dollars, and maybe even prevent your house from being robbed while you're on vacation. A 68-year-old from Denver lost $2,400 worth of jewelry from her secure suitcase. A 73-year-old from Phoenix came home to find burglars had cleaned out her house after copying her address from her luggage tag. After analyzing over 200 senior travel complaints, I've discovered exactly how thieves choose their targets, and it's not what you think. Your TSA lock is actually a theft magnet. Look, I need to start with something that's going to sound completely backwards. That TSA lock on your suitcase? It's not protecting your stuff, it's advertising it. Think about it from a thief's perspective for a second. They're walking through baggage claim, scanning hundreds of bags. Most bags have nothing securing them at all, but then they see yours with a shiny TSA lock. What does that tell them? This person has something valuable enough to lock up. You just put a giant target on your luggage. It's like parking your car in a sketchy neighborhood with a sign that says, "Expensive stereo inside." But here's where it gets really bad. A 69-year-old retired teacher from Atlanta learned this the hard way. She packed her grandmother's pearl necklace worth $1,800 in her locked suitcase for her anniversary cruise. When she opened her bag in her cabin, the jewelry was gone. The TSA lock was still perfectly intact. How is that possible? Because those TSA master keys that are supposed to be secure? They've been leaked online since 2015. You can buy a complete set on eBay for $12. Any serious thief already has these keys in their pocket. And if they don't have the keys, there's the pen trick. You take a regular ballpoint pen, jam it into the zipper next to the lock, and it pops the zipper right open. Then you slide the zipper pull back and forth and it closes like nothing happened. The lock is still locked, so you won't even know someone got into your bag until you get home. So what should you do instead? Black zip ties. Yeah, those plastic cable ties from the hardware store. Here's why this works better. A zip tie doesn't scream valuables inside. It just looks like you want to keep your bag from popping open. Thieves looking for easy targets skip right over bags with zip ties because dealing with them takes extra time. But when the TSA needs to inspect your bag, they can snip it in 1 second. Just pack extra zip ties in your carry-on to replace them. Your luggage tag is a burglar's shopping list. Now let's talk about something that really gets my blood boiling. Your luggage tags, specifically what you're putting on them. Stop and think about what information you're broadcasting to every person in the airport. Your full name, your home address, maybe your phone number. Seems normal, right? Everyone does it. But you're giving away dangerous information. When you're at the airport with your luggage, that means you're not at home. You just told every thief in the airport exactly where there's an empty house right now. They know you're going to be gone for days, maybe weeks if you're heading somewhere warm for the winter. A 66-year-old from Phoenix found this out the hard way. She returned from her Mediterranean cruise to find her house completely cleaned out. The burglars had photographed her luggage tag at baggage claim, confirming she'd be gone for 2 weeks. They stole $15,000 worth of electronics and jewelry. This isn't some rare occurrence either. One ex-professional burglar admitted to over 20,000 home break-ins using this exact method. He would hang out in airport check-in areas specifically to collect home addresses from luggage tags. Here's what you need to do instead. Get luggage tags with privacy covers, those little flaps that hide your information. Better yet, don't put your home address at all. Use your work address if you have one, or just use your email address and a phone number. Create a separate travel email if you want, something like yourname.travel@gmail.com. Use a Google Voice number instead of your real cell. The airline already has your information in their system. They don't need it on the outside of your bag for everyone to see. That pill organizer makes you a prime target. Here's something most seniors don't realize. That weekly pill organizer sitting on top of your clothes in your suitcase? Thieves see it and immediately know 3 things. You're older, You have money for medications, and you probably have other valuable medical devices. A 74-year-old from San Diego learned this lesson the expensive way. His entire diabetes kit was stolen from his checked bag: insulin, glucose monitor, test strips. The replacement cost him $890 out of pocket, and he nearly missed his insulin doses. The thief left everything else untouched, just took the medical stuff. Why? Because prescription medications have huge black market value. Insulin alone sells for $300 per vial on the street. Pain medications, heart medications, diabetes supplies. Thieves know exactly what to look for and what it's worth. Never ever pack prescription medications in checked luggage. Keep all medical devices in your carry-on. Pack a 3-day supply of medications in a separate bag in case of delays. TSA allows unlimited liquid medications in carry-on if you declare them at security. Your expensive luggage is advertising your wealth. That beautiful $400 Samsonite or Toomey suitcase might make you feel sophisticated, but it's basically a billboard saying, "I have money and expensive taste." A 67-year-old retired executive from Chicago always traveled with his matching Toomey luggage set. On his flight to London, thieves specifically targeted his bags because they knew someone with $1,200 luggage probably packed expensive items. They were right. He lost $4,500 worth of electronics and clothing. Thieves actually scout the check-in area looking for premium luggage brands. They know these travelers pack expensive clothes, electronics, and jewelry. It's profiling, plain and simple. Use older, beat-up luggage for valuable items. Cover expensive luggage with a cheap luggage cover. Add duct tape or stickers to make expensive bags look worn. The uglier the suitcase, the safer your stuff. Your mobility aids signal vulnerability. This one really bothers me because it's so predatory. Thieves specifically look for wheelchairs, walkers, and mobility scooters because they know these travelers often need help and can't chase after stolen bags. A 75-year-old from Miami using a walker had her bag stolen right off the carousel. When she tried to alert security, the thief was already gone. She lost her medications, reading glasses, and $800 in cash she was bringing to her granddaughter's wedding. Thieves know seniors with mobility aids are vulnerable targets. They can't move quickly, often travel alone, and may not notice theft immediately. Ask for wheelchair assistance even if you don't normally need it. Airline staff will help watch your bags. Travel with a companion when possible. Use bright, distinctive luggage that's easy to spot from a distance. Request special assistance when booking for priority baggage handling. Those cruise tags are theft magnets. If you've got cruise line tags on your luggage, you might as well hang a sign that says, "Expensive formal wear inside." A 70-year-old from Seattle had her entire formal wardrobe stolen from her Celebrity Cruises tagged bag. The thieves knew she was heading to a cruise and would be packing expensive dresses, jewelry, and shoes for formal nights. She lost $2,100 worth of formal wear and had to buy everything again at cruise ship prices. Cruise passengers, especially seniors, pack significantly more valuable clothing and jewelry than regular travelers. Thieves know formal nights mean expensive accessories. Remove all cruise line tags before checking bags. Pack formal wear in carry-on when possible. Never pack real jewelry in checked luggage. If you wouldn't wear it to the grocery store, don't pack it in checked luggage. Your plain black suitcase gives thieves cover. You know what the most popular luggage color is? Black. Walk through any baggage claim and 90% of the bags look identical. Everyone's got a plain black roller bag. And you know what that means for thieves? Perfect cover. They can walk up, grab a plain black bag, and if anyone questions them, they just say, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, it looks exactly like mine." A Harbor police report showed they arrested a baggage thief with 14 stolen bags in his pickup truck. Every single one was a generic black suitcase. Why? Because he could examine different black bags without drawing attention, pick the ones that felt heavy or had locks, and walk out with plausible deniability. Make your bag unmistakable. Use stickers, patches, bright straps, anything that makes it unique. A thief can't use the honest mistake excuse with a neon yellow suitcase covered in flower patches. That's memorable. That draws attention. That's a risk thieves don't want to take. Get some stickers and cover one side of your bag. Tie a bright-colored ribbon around it. Put some patches on it. I don't care what you do, just make it so nobody else has a bag that looks like yours. Your prescription labels are identity theft gold. Here's the most dangerous mistake, and most people have no idea they're doing it. Those prescription bottles with your full name, address, and doctor information visible in your luggage, you just gave identity thieves everything they needed. A 73-year-old from Denver had her identity stolen after thieves photographed her prescription labels through her clear toiletry bag. They used her doctor's information to call in fake prescriptions and her address to steal her mail. The identity theft cost her $5,400 and 6 months to resolve. Prescription labels contain everything identity thieves need: your full name, address, date of birth, doctor's name, and pharmacy information. It's a complete identity theft starter kit sitting right there in your suitcase. Remove all labels from prescription bottles before traveling. Use a pill organizer without any identifying information. Keep a separate list of medications in your wallet. Ask your doctor for a travel letter for your medications to get official documentation without personal details. Look, I get it. All of this might seem like overkill. You might be thinking, I've traveled for years and never had a problem. And that's great. Most people never do. But when it does happen, it ruins your whole trip. You lose your medication, your clothes, your valuables, your important documents. These aren't complicated solutions. We're talking about spending $5 on zip ties and stickers, taking 30 seconds to set up an email alias, removing some tags from your luggage. These are tiny changes that make your bag a less appealing target. Thieves are lazy. They want easy targets. When you make your bag harder to steal, even just a little bit harder, they move on to the next person who made it easy for them. Now, knowing these luggage protection secrets won't matter if you don't know how to get through TSA security without getting flagged or having your medications confiscated. Most seniors don't realize TSA has completely new rules for medications in 2026. Watch TSA's new 2026 Medication Rules Seniors Must Know. Avoid Confiscation. Next, it's right here. Don't let outdated TSA knowledge cost you your medications and your time.